Hello from Japan!
Thank you!
Kanazawa, the capital of food in Japan. I'm taking a solo trip to try every delicious thing this city can offer.
Hotaru Ika.
From the freshest fish to street food to matcha, I will show you all of my favorite spots and introduce you to all the lovely local people I've met along the way. Fasten your seatbelts and ikimashou!
So this is my hotel room for one night in Kanazawa. Do not take Japanese cardigan away. Okay, very simple and chic. We have a beautiful sunlight, a little pajama, Japanese toilet, the star of the show. Oh, we also have a little bathtub. Yeah, this is it. Simple and nice. Now let's go eat some lunch because I'm starving. I'm so hungry. Oh.
Welcome to Kanazawa, Japan's hidden gem and often referred to as Japan's Little Kyoto. It's known for its rich history, captivating nature, and delicious cuisine. Let's talk more about cuisine. I literally traveled here for 3 hours just to eat. It's that good. Our food journey starts at this tiny seafood restaurant nestled in the charming Higashi Chaya district. This restaurant specializes in Kaisendon, one of the most famous Kanazawa dishes, so I was in good hands. What is Kaisendon? Kaisendon is a bowl of rice topped with fresh sashimi fish. I chose the restaurant's special bowl, so I got all kinds of fish: sea bass, salmon, crab, tuna, ikra, and my bowl was also sprinkled with some gold. Okay, I'll take it. As a set, it also came with a little plate of pickles and a crab broth miso soup, which was so delicious. I'm mixing wasabi with some soy sauce. So, is there a right way to eat this special dish? I usually mix soy sauce and wasabi and pour it on top of my fish. Some people prefer not to mix it but dip the fish directly into the sauce. Eat as you like. This is one of my favorite Japanese dish and I clearly enjoyed it. Finished. This was excellent. First impression on Kanazawa is that it really reminds me of Kyoto. People are not lying when they say it's like a little Kyoto. So many mochi stores and so many matcha stores that I'm just starting. There are some tourists here, but it's not crazy packed as Kyoto, for example. I think Kanazawa could be a really good destination for you. Check it out. Now, let's explore the famous Higashi Chaya district. It is one of the best preserved geisha districts in all of Japan. Walking through these tiny streets feels like turning back the clock. You really sense that you're exploring all Japan. It is a very popular spot for souvenirs where you can find literally anything, from the cutest postcards to even gold face masks. Kanazawa produces 99% of the gold leaf in the entire country. Gold leaves are everywhere, from skincare to ice cream. Kanazawa is full of tea houses, so of course, the next stop on my list was matcha. Matcha is my favorite afternoon pick-me-up. In Japan, matcha comes as Japanese bagashi tea sweets. This one came with dango. It is so pretty. I didn't want to ruin this beauty. The Japanese sweets called dango. And this is some red beans.
this, I'm not sure what it is, and I think this is beans. But it looks so pretty, I almost don't want to eat it.
It's so cold here actually. You can see mountain from here.
Just came back to the hotel, changed to my lovely outfit. It's been a long day today. So I have a dinner planned in 2 hours, so I thought it's a great opportunity to check out spa in this hotel. I need to relax before my next foodie destination. See you soon. Oh yeah, I'm also bringing this chic bag with my towels, and that's my shoes. Love this outfit, it's perfect.
For dinner, I reserved a very special modern izakaya spot called FUWARI. Let me tell you, this must be one of the best meals I've ever had during my entire trip in Japan. The restaurant has an open kitchen, so I sat at the bar and found it fascinating to watch the entire process. Every dish was made using local and seasonal ingredients. I was so tempted to try every single item on their fantastic menu. And in the end, I tried a lot of the dishes. Here we have the sashimi assortment. Probably this was the freshest sashimi of my entire life, okay? Japanese squid called hotaruika. I think this probably was my favorite dish. It is so unique, paired with beautiful vegetables, and they were obviously so beautifully served. Here we have Japanese grilled oysters served on a nori paper topped with little scallions. Okay, I'm living this life. Next, we have this fried lotus root sandwich. Lotus root is probably my favorite Japanese vegetable. It's so crunchy and it's so good. This one comes with ham in between, okay? It tasted like heaven. I could eat 10 of this. Next we have Japanese croquette made out of potato and beef. And you usually pour a special sweet sauce on top. Oops, I think I put too much. This is a very popular Japanese comfort food. And at this point, I was extremely full and so happy, but couldn't resist to try my favorite Japanese special nut, yinka. Believe it or not, it is so hard to remove the shell out of these creatures. I'm finishing off with a fancy dessert, pear sorbet, and also a peach sake. This dinner was such a fantastic experience from start to finish. My stomach is so happy. Beautiful end of first day in Kanazawa. Delicious dinner, dream. The dream dinner. Going back to the hotel, sleep, and next day we'll have a lot of adventures. Bye! New day, good morning from Kanazawa. It's day 2. I slept very well, I feel rested. Right now we're gonna walk through the famous Omicho Market. We're gonna grab some coffee. We have a lot planned for today. Lots of good food, as usual. It's gonna be a fun day. Adventures, let's go! People already line up for breakfast. Sushi for breakfast is pretty good actually, but I'm still full from yesterday. This market is one of the most famous markets in Japan. I can see they're selling a lot of crab. It looks insane. With oysters here. Omicho Market is one of the oldest and famous seafood markets in Japan. Here you can find every type of fish, from the freshest maguro tuna that will melt in your mouth to the famous Kanazawa Snow Crab. Must try when visiting Kanazawa. The market itself is very big. There's so many different stuff to try. You can eat soba, you can buy soba noodles or udon. And of course, don't miss out on the freshly made potato croquettes and Japanese oysters straight from the grill. The size of these oysters is pretty huge actually. If you're hungry, you should visit. But visit at the earlier hours because now there's not so many people. It's very chill. Okay, I have to admit that I finally gave up and I thought it would be a huge mistake if I didn't try a fresh sashimi bowl from this market. Yes, even for breakfast.
So you have this vending machine where you can choose what kind of bowl do you want. I chose this one. You put money here, then you press, get a ticket, and then you get your food. Looking forward.
To say the least, I wasn't disappointed at all when I received my food. Just look at this. What is it? It looks so beautiful and so festive. I ordered the Zuwaigani bowl, Kanazawa Snow Crab bowl. I told you you have to try it. Just look at it. It was a perfect dish for breakfast. Very soft with a little bit of sweet and tender flavor. Here we have a little tamago egg omelette and salmon ikra. Underneath, there was brown rice mixed with sesame and soy sauce. And all of this was placed in a snow crab shell. I would come back to Kanazawa just to eat this food again. And I was lucky to receive a special treat from the chef. Japanese squid with fugu sashimi fish. A very unique flavors.
Got a little present. Hotaruiko and Hotaruika and fugu fish. Wow. So happy. Arigato.
Hi! Hello from Japan!
Thank you.
Wow, I was not planning to eat any big meal from breakfast, from morning, but this grandma, she convinced me to eat this breakfast. Honestly, no regrets. So full and so happy. If you're in Kanazawa, highly suggest you to go to this place. Not sure the name, but I took a video of the sign, so check it out. Kanazawa. I like you, Kanazawa. It's good. I think this is Kanazawa Castle over there.
Now, let me take you to one of the special coffee shops in Kanazawa. This charming man is 81 years old
81.
Oh.
and has been proudly making coffee for the last 45 years. He's creating his own unique coffee blend and serves the most aromatic coffee I've ever tried. I was curious how many cups of coffee he drinks, and he said he always has 3 cups of coffee, one after another, while listening to opera.
Oh. Wow.
His coffee grinder machine is over 100 years old and comes from Sweden.
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 Oh.
I found this place just by accident, so this turned out to be one of the most unique and special experiences during my trip.
So rainy, but it's still really pretty here. We are now entering one of the most beautiful gardens in Japan.
Even though it was a rainy day, I couldn't miss the opportunity to visit one of Japan's most celebrated traditional garden, Kenrokuen. Kenrokuen Garden boasts a stunning collection of over 180 cherry blossom trees, creating a beautiful, breathtaking view during the springtime cherry blossom season.
And no one is here. Probably because of rain, but it's so pretty even with the rain. Makes it more mysterious and pretty. Out of focus.
I walked around the garden for hours, so it was time to make a stop at the local shop and try this fun emoji snack. mochi cake wrapped in nori seaweed paper. Inside of it were natto beans, which made this treat more savory and nutritious. I quite liked the taste actually. The rain didn't seem to stop, so I needed some roof over my head. I made my way to the Samurai House Museum. Most of the information was in Japanese, so I couldn't understand much, but what captivated me the most was the garden. The sound of water made it so peaceful that I could have stayed there for hours, to be honest, but I had one more tea house on my list. Mamezarachaya, located in front of Kanazawa Castle, serving traditional matcha sets with bagashi sweets. The view was outstanding and it was so beautiful and relaxing watching the rain. Sadly, I have to admit that my trip is coming to an end. However, I want to leave this important message here. Kanazawa Prefecture recently suffered a major earthquake, and some parts of the prefecture are still recovering. If you're traveling around Japan, I highly encourage you to visit Kanazawa and support local places. They really need it. This was my first visit, and I'm very happy I finally explored this beautiful place. Kanazawa is beautiful and unique. The local people are welcoming and kind. And the food? You already know, you won't be disappointed. So I'm ending this video with a nice sushi from this cutest old chef. Itadakimasu!
Just finished my last meal of this trip. I'm running to catch Shinkansen back to Tokyo. Well, that was a really fun and delicious and beautiful trip to Kanazawa. Thank you so much everyone who I met for making this trip very special. Thank you so much guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed Kanazawa trip and hope you visit. It's a really beautiful and adventurous city. Really worth it to come here. Till next time, gotta go, gotta go!